Macron refuses to lift blockade, Eurotunnel to bring 2,000 lorries to UK but take none out. More chaos is expected to hit the British border today as lorries head into the UK, with Emmanuel Macron refusing to lift the blockade. France shut the border with the UK over fears surrounding a new super-contagious strain of coronavirus that has emerged in the southeast of Britain. But, the decision has triggered huge tailbacks of lorries, with Kent effectively becoming a lorry park. The situation is feared to only get worse, and ITV's Robert Peston wrote, Eurotunnel expects to bring 2,000 lorries into the UK and take none out today. Kent is becoming quite a lorry park. Crisis talks with France will continue on Tuesday in an attempt to resume trade flows. It comes amid warnings that the border needs to be running again by Wednesday to avoid food supply issues. More than 1,500 lorries are backed up in Kent, unable to make the crossing to France. Drivers were forced to spend the second night in a row in the cabs after the border was shut by Emmanuel Macron. Home Secretary Priti Patel said the government is speaking constantly with France to achieve a resolution in both our interests to get freight moving again. Prime Minister Boris Johnson spoke to French President Emmanuel Macron on Monday and stressed that the risks of transmission posed by a solitary driver sitting alone in the cab are really very low. The French Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs said they were working on a solution, which they hope can be formalized throughout the day, with regards to the situation in Dover. Just after midday on Tuesday, reports emerged the military was set to distribute lateral flow tests to lorry drivers to try to unblock the blockage. Sky News' Sam Coates wrote on Twitter, military set to distribute lateral flow tests to lorry drivers to break the Dover-Calais blockage. I understand. PCR tests for Eurostar and air passengers too likely to be at the heart of any deal likely announced within hours. French government embassy working round-clock with Whitehall. Commenting on the situation, Andrew Opie, Director of Food and Sustainability at the British Retail Consortium, said, borders really need to be running pretty much freely from tomorrow to assure us that there won't be any disruption. Mr. Opie added, there is a problem potentially directly after Christmas, and that is really in fresh produce, so we're talking here about things like salad, vegetables, fresh fruit, of which the vast majority come from Europe at this time. On Tuesday morning, the Home Secretary said that 650 lorries were queued on the M20 with 873 at a former airfield site in Manston, Kent. Ms. Patel told the BBC, the government has consistently throughout this year been ahead of the curve in terms of proactive measures with regards to coronavirus. One option to resolve the issue on the border could be to roll out mass COVID-19 testing for truck drivers.